culture,
Okay. The
like pers personality,
mm-hmm.
task. It's very basic and very useful
Oh,
for
okay.
me.
Wow, I like your opinion about the book. The book is very interesting because we're discussing about culture, right?
Yeah, culture.
And it is useful, right? It is useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm, and I knew a lot of place to match to the FIFA.
Okay.
Russia, Russia, Brazil.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Okay, wow, that's good. So, all right. So
but,
you
but no Taiwan, no Philippines.
well, oh no, there is Philippines also. Our team, the name of our team, it's ASCAL. It's just that I don't know. I think they did not get to to play with FIFA because we're not that very um, who fight internationally, unlike the other countries like Brazil, Argentina, um, what else? Russia.
Mm, I think Taiwan and the Philippines also like the basketball
Yeah,
more,
exactly. It's more.
more than football.
I agree with you. And recently, there is just a fight between Taiwan and Philippines. Do you know that? FIBA? It's
Yeah,
FIBA. Okay.
fight with the I think Australia.
Oh no, I mean there is a game between Philippines and Taiwan, but the fight that you're saying, it's actually
I saw
Argentina.
the fight between the Philippines and the Australia.
Yeah, Australia and the Philippines. It's well,
Yeah,
what I
and
know.
the same and the Taiwanese very thank you for you. You know, you Philippines and Australia was lost all games, and the Taiwan upgrade to the game.
Okay. I think what I've learned or what I've know about the fight between Philippines and Australia, I think it's the fault of Australia. When they arrived here in the Philippines, they keep on saying bad things about Philippines. So I think that's where it started. They're already leading. Their points is very high compared to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where it started. So
Hmm. I only see the news
you
from the paper.
oh, okay. I just
I don't
saw.
see the
Okay.
video.
You don't see. If you
I'm too
watch the
tired
video,
to watch
definitely.
FIFA.
I think you might laugh if you're gonna watch the news about it. So
Okay.
you learn more about FIFA, right? Because of the countries, right, that we discussed. Okay. We can definitely see a lot of cultures when it comes to sports also, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for you, you're fond of football. Are you fond of football,
Mm-hmm.
Hector?
You fine?
Are you fond, FOND, fond of football? Or I mean, do you like football?
Yes. I'm very like football.
Okay. So, there is actually different. Do you know what's the difference between football and soccer?
No,
I don't
I
know.
think it's very different from the American said that or England said that. It's different.
Exactly. So
Mm.
let me double check that because for some they use soccer, right, instead of football. But for international they use football, right?
Yeah,
But
but in American they use soccer.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's another thing. So if we're actually discussing about culture, see,
Hmm.
but for us we call it football.
Football. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We.
Okay, you actually put a note here. We have some temples for dog, but no temples for cat. Okay.
Oh, temple. Yeah.
You left this message. I think you were still typing when we end the class. So it's
I
just
think
that
so.
our time has passed and you still have more to say. So you just type it here.
Yeah.
Okay. So so we're good with let me see here. Okay, so we've already discussed culture from Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are very free. Can you just read, Hector, just to review?
Review from
Here, can you start
here.
reading?
Okay.
Word culture.
We. Okay. Okay. We are very free. We can say anything and type any word. Close family ties. We often eat rice food. We like to earn money and work very hard. We like challenge. Like example, in economy, we have the biggest company to produce keyboard, laptop, and netbook. We keep a lot of activity from old China, like the Dragon Ball, Chinese Happy New Year, and the Moon Day. It's very different. Windows and the doors cannot face to face each other. The money in, the money out. The money will come in and it will go out. Okay. Vocabulary words, temples, religions, belief, feng shui. We have some temples for dogs, but no temples for cat.
Okay, good. All right, so let's just go back. I just want to correct something under
Okay.
here. So you say we can say anything and type any word. So instead of type, maybe it's better if you could write anything or any words. We can say anything and write. We can say and write anything.
Could we use the express something?
Yes, we can say and write anything. So it's more of, in this part, it's more of expressing yourself, right? That's why you mentioned that Taiwan is a free country, unlike for China, right?
Hmm?
So just this word. This is, instead of we can type any word, we can write anything about our country. Okay, next. It is very different. Instead of difference, it should be it is very different.
No, different.
Difference, it's more of, let me see that. So difference, different.
Very different.
Okay, so difference, this
It's noun.
is noun, exactly. And then different, this is what? What part of
Adjust.
noun? Oh, adjective.
Adjective.
So if you are comparing two things, so it is very different. Difference, this is noun. Okay? Alrighty. Good. Next, let's go now to, so we're good with the word world culture. Now this, it says here, life in the Arctic. So at first, when you say life in the Arctic, do you have any idea what does it mean? Can you go to page 26, Hector?
26.
Here, yeah. So when we say life in the Arctic, what can you say about this?
Arctic. Imagination or if in the article.
Okay. So do you know this word Arctic?
It's very, very nose. Also, nose island.
Nose Island.
In the earth. It's a. Wait. No island. It's only ice, I think.
Okay.
Arctic snow landing.
Okay. So technically Arctic it is a polar region. It's more on the northernmost part of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So parts of it, so it's more on the Arctic Ocean. Parts of it are, we actually have Alaska. So that is where, yeah, do you know the state Alaska?
Mm-hmm.
We also have northern part of Canada, Finland, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Russia, and Sweden. So those are, the northern part of these countries are considered the Arctic. So it's more of, you mentioned there's a lot of ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just add the definition here. So I'm gonna use the Taiwan dictionary. Hold on a sec, it's still loading. Okay, so here. I just mentioned.
It's not in Chile. I think this Greenland.
Okay, let me just.
Greenland. Oh, I see. Temperature in the article is minus winter. In unit and in the people, indigenous people of the Iceland.
Okay, so you can see here the definition of Arctic, Hector, on the side. Okay, so you can just go ahead and click that. Alright, so I can see here you're starting answering the activity here. Can you read this instruction first?
Okay. From world culture, life in the Arctic. Find out first. Work in pairs and discuss what do you know about life in the Arctic. Try to answer the question in the
Quiz.
quiz below.
Mhm.
Quiz below.
So quiz, do you know
Arctic
what
life.
does it mean? Quiz is also like a test. No, it's not quiz.
Test.
I mean it's not question. It's quiz. It's like a short test. Yeah.
Short test.
Like
Okay.
this. See, it's just very short. It's just 1 to 5. First, which country is not in the Arctic? Your answer, you said it's Chile. Okay.
Chile.
Okay, so you're done, right? Answering? Instead of number 3.
I don't know number 3. I don't know. What?
Inuits are the indigenous people of what?
English.
Wild guess. What's your wild guess?
English is the like
Yes,
Taiwanese.
exactly. Right.
It's a no to describe some people.
Yeah, it's like, but this one, it's indigenous people. So it's more of they are located in a very remote area. I mean, people are not, unlike in the city, like in Taiwan, that's the
Mm-hmm.
very popular location. Unlike in Arctic, they have this particular people on only, and they are called Inuit.
Inuit. Inuit. Indigenous.
Any wild guess?
This indigenous.
They are, it's more on what? Wild guess. What we are discussing, Arctic, right? So they are what? They are indigenous people of what? Antarctica, Arctic, or Iceland?
Iceland. No. Arctic.
Okay, yeah, Arctic. Did you had a hard time thinking? Think a bit, just a bit.
Antarctic.
Okay, later on I will ask you to describe these people. I'm gonna post the photo and I want you to try to describe by making sentences. So these are these people. This is their photo.
Okay.
It's still loading. Alright, so while waiting for the photo, I don't know why it didn't post. There. Did you see the picture? Okay.
No.
Alright, so before we go to the picture,
Okay.
because later on I'm gonna ask you to describe this Inuit. So these are indigenous people of Arctic. So first, can you read question number 1?
Okay.
Okay.
Which country is not in
Alright,
the
good.
Chile.
Oh. First, let me check one. Next. Question number 2.
Okay. In winter, the temperature in Arctic is minus 40.
Oh, that's Celsius. 40
40
degrees Celsius. Okay, so the small circle here, that is called degree or degrees. And then the letter C, that's Celsius.
Okay, degrees. 40 degrees.
And then the other temperature also, it's F. Do you know what's F when it comes to temperature? In science.
The other.
Right?
The other way to
it's
describe
Fahrenheit.
the temperature. No, yeah. They're more height than centers.
Okay. So here your answer is 40 degrees minus 40 degrees Celsius. That's right. So it says here, this is based on Google. So the winter their temperatures can drop below negative. Well, for us, it's minus. But if you're gonna read this, if there is minus sign, that is negative 40 degrees. This is how it 40. So if you're gonna read this, it's actually negative 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so it says there it can be lower than that. So it can drop. Alright, good. Next. So your answer is Arctic. Can you read first?
Inuits are the indigenous people of
pronounced as Inuits.
Arctic.
Inuits. Okay, indigenous.
Inuits.
Alright, do you know this word, Hector? Indigenous. Alright.
No. Indigenous.
Let me add the meaning.
indigenous.
Okay, it's still. I'm sorry for it's taking so long. It's slow. Okay.
It's okay. I can use Google Translate.
It doesn't give me a particular definition. So. So it's more of here. I was able to find a better meaning. So it's more of a native. Do you know the word native? Yeah, native. So these are actually a different meaning of indigenous people. So they are native people from here. I've added already the definition. So it says here, originating or occurring naturally in a particular place. So they are more of located on the... Were you the one who pasted this definition, Hector? Oh, you did. Okay. I actually put it here on the side, the definition, alright? It's more of a comment.
Yeah.
Alrighty, good. Next, number 4, please. Read the question number 4.
Okay. Okay, I see. Which of those foods are in the
mussels? Do you know what mussels is?
Seafood. Example fish.
Okay. Mussels are, it's more of a seashells. So you can actually Google that and check a photo. Then try to describe it to me.
Mussels.
Are you eating this type of seafoods?
Mussels. Yeah, we are the Asian country.
So what kind of,
we all love
how do they cook this type of food?
Seafood.
How do they cook? Yeah. Yeah, these mussels.
What?
Yeah.
Cook.
For us,
The fish? Or
oh, you fried it.
Mussels.
Okay. Because for us, what we
we
normally do is that they will put a lot of cheese on top, and then they're gonna bake it. Yeah, so so you can try that. That's good. Yeah. So if you're gonna put, that depends on what type of cheese you wanted to put.
I never eat.
So you just need to put on top, and then you just need to bake it, and then boom, it's gonna taste very good. I guarantee that. Yeah, it is. It's good. For some, they want to taste. I mean, it has a different taste, so they can also add garlic, or some they can add butter instead of cheese, so it has a different taste. if we're gonna use butter.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we call that is baked mussels. Alrighty, good. Next, an igloo is what? A house. All right, made of what?
Mm-hmm. A house.
What is made of? Igloo. Yeah, an igloo is a house, right? And it is made of what?
Which
Is it made of
igloo?
wood? Made of metal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. See, if you're gonna go back to the first part of our book,
Use
the one that has a photo.
ice.
So do you see that it's like a man and a I don't know if this is a boy or a girl, and there is a white, you know,
Yeah.
curved shape. So that's their house.
Snow.
So it's made of snow. What I don't know is that
Mm-hmm.
um if it's really cold inside. What can you say? Do you have any idea what's they're feeling? Their house is made of ice or snow, and then they're gonna sleep inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very small. He cannot cook, I think. Only a bed to sleep. Mm, mm. I think they not usual to live in igloo
Okay.
just for
So they're
maybe
not gonna
fight
stay inside?
or some
Is that what you mean?
or do something. Hmm. I never did. I never see the igloo
Okay.
inside.
So I just take a look on further information about igloo, so that both of us can learn more about it. Of course, me, I never been to Arctic. I've never even snow. I never been seen snow for real. Well, there are times when it rains. It's like um, snow, but the texture, it's like a block of ice here in the Philippines, but it's not as fine as what you normally know, like snow. It's smooth, it's fine, right? Okay. So they built the igloo as a temporary houses. So for some, yeah. So it's just temporary. You're correct. They don't stay there for long. And sometimes they're gonna build this for them if if they're gonna go for fishing and hunting. Yeah, so I think these two people here, beside the igloo, I think,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what can you say what they're doing? Yeah, yes.
Mm, you mean the people
What do you think?
from the igloo?
What? Massaging? Massaging
What
what?
they do? Massage?
I don't know. Okay.
Massage. I
Yeah, you
don't know.
can use your
I don't know
imagination aside from massaging.
what did he do? What did he do?
Okay, yeah, it's a possibility that they're fishing. Because, like I've said,
Fishy?
so they built
Fishing?
temporary houses, this igloo, to use on fishing and hunting expeditions. So it's a possible. Look at their what they have here. It's like a fishing rod, right? So there. So they can just go ahead and stay inside the igloo. Because sometimes if the wind is very strong, right? So they can stay there as serve as a protection from strong wind. Okay, good. Now, since we've been discussing about igloo and Inuits, can you, I want you to describe the photo that I've added here. So what can you say about these people?
Okay.
Okay. What about their look? How they look? How they dress?
Two mother and one son.
They look like Asian.
They
Okay.
look
Next.
very like Asian people.
I'll move it here. I'm sorry. I will move it on the next page. They.
And they wear the animals clothes. They wear the clothes from the animal.
One more, so that we have three. Yeah, one more.
That's all.
Would you like me to make it bigger? Okay.
One more. Okay. Wait, the image is too small. Too small. No, I copy to other words.
What? How are you gonna describe their clothes? So, what adjective describing words?
I have no other finding from this picture. Clothes.
Okay. Okay, what about that? If it's very cold.
Very cold.
Try to describe their coat. Aside from comes from animals.
It's very cold.
Okay, they wear a lot.
I think it is a wild word. And
they wear a lot of clothes
very cold.
because it is
So they wear
very
a lot
cold.
of
Okay. Or aside from that, their jacket can be it's thick, right? If you're gonna look, it has fur because it came from animal skin, right? They wear a lot of clothes in their jackets. We will say jackets are thick because it is very cold here. So you can actually add that. Yeah, thick.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that word, thick? Okay. And then first, for your first sentence, they look like Asia people or Asian. Asian. So it's like we're discussing Taiwan. The people are Taiwanese. So if it's a continent, it's Asia, and then the people, Asian. Europe, European people. There. Alright? So, here, good. Next. So it says here, Arctic map, Inuit diet, Inuit Arctic. So these are more of the quiz or the questions on top. So there, it's fine. So we don't need to search for this since we've already discussed about it, okay? Alright, next, let's go now to, so the same page, page 26, it says here view. So you are going to watch a video about life in the Arctic. Before you watch, check you understand the meaning of the words, phrases in the box. Watch. Hold on, let me double check if there is really a video for this. I think not. So we will not gonna watch a video for this, okay? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just double check here. Okay. So, well, anyways, for now, I'll just gonna try to go back to the book if there is really a video for this. Okay, read the text from the video below, then march again and complete the text. Okay, so since we don't have a link for the video, so we will skip that part for now, okay? I'm gonna double check if we have a video for this. So let's go now to page 29. Wow. So basically you will need a new book. So once we're done. Ooh, that's very fast. Okay, it says here, look at the statement about life in the Arctic below. Take the ones that are true for your country. Alright, so it is very cold in winter. Do you have winter in Taiwan? Oh, you do? Oh. During what? What month?
Yeah. In Taiwan, it's also cold.
Okay, in Taiwan, it
Month. November.
It is also very
to February.
During the month of November to
to February.
Okay, so this is your answer.
Yeah, no pen, no trees.
Okay, so we will just underline your answer then, okay? That you agree with this. Next. Can you read this? Is this true to your country? Okay. Next.
There are no planes in the North.
Okay, it's in the northern hemisphere.
No.
Northern, it's more of like the Arctic.
It's in the north.
So we have northern part of Canada, Iceland, Greenland. So those are in the Arctic. So it's not, of course. Okay, next.
Northern hemisphere.
Is it popular food in? Okay. Okay. Next. Lastly.
Fish is.
Are there still indigenous people who lives in Taiwan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what do you call them? Native.
People live
Aside from native, a specific.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you call them native.
Native.
But they live in the mountain. Okay, so that will
they live in the
so that will be your
high
homework
mountain.
then, Hector. If you can find out a specific name for those native people from Taiwan who lives in the mountain.
They did not live in
So
the
I want you
city.
to search for that, and then you have to tell me
They
more
live
about
in a country.
on our next class. Okay? Okay. Okay, let me do it. Let me do it.
Homework.
Fine.
Okay. Find some people. Native people. Okay.
Find the specific name for the native people of Taiwan who lives in the mountain. Describe them. So, what do they wear, eat, and stay, or their house?
Okay.
And what is their, or where do they get their food? So like for the Inuit people, they go for fishing and hunting. That's why they have an igloo house so they can stay there temporarily. Okay, so that's it for now, Hector. Yeah, have a great evening. Alrighty, bye now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye bye.